to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter. There's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like it.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the Italian, and if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at center. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Oh, good on the triple. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Indiana. Irving, good.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Ivy. Bangs home the trifecta.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Irving, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Harris wide open. He shoots on the 3 off target. Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Irving passes to Randall over Harris, and there's Randall on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Duren finds Harris. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Duren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why Duren shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
Picked by Randall. Here's Irving. Duren pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Irving attacking. Can't hit from 12.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on Irving. Here's Cunningham. Mavericks with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And shot on the way. The shot's good from Irving.
Now, there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Cunningham for three. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris's shot is off. Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the inside. Randall no good. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Ivy, no one around him. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Irving for 3. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. The Pistons shooting around 46% at this point. Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Joe Good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Gobert. Williams comes in for Randall. Washington's checked in for Marshall. Christie subbed in for Isaiah Joe. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Asar Thompson comes in for Harris. Karis LeVert's checked in for Ivy. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Washington, that's good.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
.23 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, he's got those quick feet and that 7-foot, 6-inch wingspan. Williams, a factor defensively.
Christie can't make it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Williams is out there with Washington. Then there's Irving. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The shot's good from Christie.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Sasser, he has yet to score. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Here's Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Sasser. Stewart against Williams. Stewart passes to Thompson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. They lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Kate Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 10.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here are the Mavericks now. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Irving. Here's Gobert. Pass to Washington. Sinks the triple. Washington's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Julius Randle's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Najee Marshall in for Christie. Then for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for LeVert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Shot from 12. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Cunningham.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Ivey passes to Duren, and he banks in the layup. Duren's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Cunningham for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Irving dishes to Gobert. Back to Irving. Puts it up from 17. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Kyrie Irving, one of the league's most devastating scorers. He can shoot with confidence from just about anywhere on the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's Irving. 8 points for him. Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gobert's got 10.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The shot by Ivey, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Duran finds Cunningham. The shot by Ivy, no good. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Joe. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Cunningham for three. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And he nails the third. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
You look at the Pistons headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. D.A.?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the floor for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Joe Good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ivy with the bucket.
The answer, Jaden Ivey right back at you.
Mavericks leading by 11. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, if you don't take care of the ball Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, that's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Here's Cunningham. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Duran slams it in. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. And, of course, Ausar Thompson.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
Joe can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 14. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 14. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Cunningham. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Joe. Thompson with the bucket.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Joe passes to Christie. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Christie's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Now, here's Ivy. He has 6. Over Joe. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Mavericks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Down low. It's blocked.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duran on defense.
Ivy on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
A different look here for Detroit. Duncan Robinson comes in for Ausar Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Cunningham. And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Here's Irving. He's got 13 over Sasser. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. Pistons trail by 14. On the wing, Harris. Mavericks with the rebound. Gobert has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Christie. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Robinson, that's good.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Pass to Joe. Here's Christie. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. His last 10 games, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. And as a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Robert Williams is checked in for Gobert. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Washington. Sasser can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Stewart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Sasser. Duran with the screen on Irving. Sasser from outside off the mark. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Irving. Here's Williams. Another shot. The three. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Irving's got 18 points in the game. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Holland, he's checked in for Reed. Stolen by Washington. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Washington. Then there's Christie. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And it's Washington missing. Pistons trail by 18. Collins kicks to LeVert. Here's Holland. Pass to Sasser. There's the triple. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. The kick out to Irving. Here's the three. Robinson pulls it in. The Pistons shooting not great. 40% for the game. Stewart with it. Outside Robinson. Sasser with it. Washington's on him.
Electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dallas. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it up. Detroit, no good that time either.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pistons trail by 20. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sasser gets the bucket. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That bucket in no time at all. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Stewart with the screen on Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Sasser can't hit.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Pass to Washington. And here's the break. Here's Holland. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Pistons trail by 19. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Cunningham. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Mavericks leading by 16. Irving surveying the floor. They get it back. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Cunningham. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Joe. Hands it from downtown.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Harris passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duran. No good on that one. On the Mavericks with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Marshall. Dante Exum comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in for Irving. And the Pistons with possession here. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Duran, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And it's Exum in the corner. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ivy. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Williams outside. Doesn't go for him. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.